Hi, and welcome to episode 2 of our CRM Wellness Series. I'm Lisa, strategy coach here at Realvolve. In our first episode, I talked about why your CRM should become your business operating system instead of simply a place to store contacts. Today, I'm going one step deeper. I'm talking about the health of your database, because even the best CRM can't help you if the information inside it isn't organized, accurate, or complete. Think of your CRM like your home's foundation. When it's strong, everything built on top of it performs better. When it's neglected, every task becomes more difficult. Whether you're brand new to Realvolve or you've been using it for years, each episode is designed to help you get more value from your CRM while building a more organized, relationship-driven business. So be sure to follow along as we continue this series. Let's go ahead and dive in. One of the biggest reasons agents stop using their CRM isn't because the software is difficult, it's because they stop trusting the information inside it. Maybe they searched for a client and found 3 duplicate records. Maybe the phone number was outdated or the notes hadn't been updated in years. Eventually, they start relying on memory instead of the system. Once that happens, the CRM becomes little more than a digital filing cabinet. A healthy database changes that. When you know every contact is organized, every conversation is documented, and every workflow is attached correctly, your CRM becomes something you depend on every day. Think about it this way. If you were preparing for a listing appointment and your CRM instantly reminded you that the client has 2 children, recently downsized, prefers text messages, and was referred by a past client, that changes the conversation. It helps you build stronger relationships because you remember the details that matter. At its core, real estate is a relationship business. While contracts, deadlines, and transactions are important, people ultimately choose to work with professionals who make them feel known, remembered, and valued. That's where the details in your CRM become incredibly powerful. Every piece of information you record helps strengthen that relationship. A birthday, a child's name, a preferred method of communication, or a personal milestone may seem like a small detail today, but it can become the reason a future conversation feels genuine instead of transactional. Most clients don't expect you to remember every detail about their lives, but they're always impressed when you do. Imagine calling a past client and asking how their daughter is enjoying college because you made a note about it 18 months ago. Or remembering that someone prefers text messages over phone calls. Or congratulating a client on their new job because you documented it during your last conversation. These aren't just notes, they're opportunities to create meaningful connections. They show your clients that they're more than a transaction and that you genuinely care about them as people. The goal isn't to collect information simply because there's a field to fill out. The goal is to build a relationship record that allows every future conversation to feel personal, natural, and authentic. When you consistently capture these details, your CRM transforms from a contact database into a relationship building tool. Every profile tells the story of your journey with that client, making it easier to reconnect, provide exceptional service, and build the kind of trust that leads to repeat business and referrals. Remember, every detail you capture today is an opportunity to strengthen the relationship tomorrow. Every contact record in your CRM should tell a complete story. If someone else on your team opened that profile, or even if you looked at it 6 months from now, you should be able to understand the relationship, what has happened, where they are in the process, and what needs to happen next without having to rely on your memory. A complete contact record is much more than a name, phone number, and email address. It should include conversation notes, important milestones, relationship details, tags, transaction history, and the next planned follow-up. The more complete your records are, the more valuable your CRM becomes. One of the best habits you can develop is updating your CRM immediately after every conversation. It only takes a minute, but those few minutes make a huge difference. The longer you wait, the more details you forget. Think about how many conversations you have in a typical week. By Friday afternoon, it's nearly impossible to remember every promise you made, every concern a client shared, or every follow-up you intended to schedule. Instead, make it a habit to finish the conversation, open the contact record, write your notes while they're still fresh, update their status, add any relevant tags, and assign the next step before moving on to the next task. This small habit creates consistency throughout your entire business. Every future conversation becomes easier because you have the full history right in front of you. Whether you're picking up where you left off, another team member is stepping in, or you're reconnecting months later, you'll have the context you need to provide a personalized experience. Your future self and your clients will both appreciate the extra minute you invested today. Tags are one of the simplest yet most powerful tools in your CRM. They allow you to categorize your contacts based on who they are, what they've done, or how you want to communicate with them in the future. Rather than relying on memory or searching through endless contact records, tags create an organized system that makes your database easy to manage and your marketing much more intentional. Think of tags as sticky notes that help organize your entire business. Without tags, every contact looks the same. With tags, your database becomes searchable, segmented, and much more valuable. You can instantly answer questions like, who are my investors? Who are my active buyers? Who should receive my newsletter? Instead of manually sorting through hundreds or even thousands of contacts, your CRM does the work for you, allowing you to send the right message to the right people at the right time. And in Realvolve, you can even tag your files to automatically attach to templates and email important party members in a transaction. One recommendation I always give agents is to keep your tagging strategy simple. Avoid creating dozens of tags that overlap or mean the same thing. A clean, consistent tagging system is much easier to maintain and far more effective over time. Remember, consistency is much more valuable than complexity. One of the most powerful and often overlooked features of your CRM is filtering. Most agents think of filters as a search tool, but they're much more than that. Filters help you organize your database, prioritize your work, and quickly find the contacts or activities that need your attention. Start by using filters to identify missing information, such as contacts without a lead source, phone number, email address, or an important milestone date, such as a birthday or home purchase anniversary date. It's a quick way to improve the quality of your database without reviewing every record individually. Next, use filters to reconnect with inactive contacts. A simple filter showing people you haven't spoken with in 6 or 12 months can uncover valuable opportunities that might otherwise be overlooked. Filters are also incredibly useful for creating targeted email lists. Instead of sending the same message to everyone, you can build audiences based on tags, client type, or transaction history, making your communication more relevant and effective. Don't forget that filters work for activities too. Filter your tasks by calendar date to see what's due today, what's coming up this week, or what needs immediate attention. It's a simple way to stay organized and focused. Finally, make database maintenance a habit instead of a major project. Choose one small cleanup task each month, and over time, you'll build a healthier, more organized CRM. Remember, filters don't just help you find information. They help you prioritize your business and focus on the opportunities that matter most. A healthy CRM isn't just about adding new contacts, it's also about keeping your database clean. One of the biggest obstacles to an organized CRM is duplicate and outdated records. Duplicate contacts create unnecessary confusion. You may not know which record contains the most current information, conversation notes can become split between multiple profiles, and clients may accidentally receive duplicate emails or communications. Over time, duplicates also affect the accuracy of your reports and marketing efforts. It's just as important to review outdated records. People change email addresses, phone numbers, move to new homes, or no longer fit the audience you're trying to reach. Taking a few minutes to update or archive old information helps ensure your database remains accurate and reliable. Make it a habit to review duplicates and outdated records on a regular basis instead of waiting until your database feels unmanageable. Small, consistent maintenance keeps your CRM organized and makes every interaction with your clients more efficient. Remember, every contact should represent one person, one relationship, and one complete history. A clean database leads to better communication, stronger relationships, and more confidence in the information you rely on every day. A healthy database isn't something you achieve once and then forget about. It's something you maintain through small, consistent habits over time. I like to compare it to maintaining your car. You don't wait until the engine breaks down to change the oil or rotate the tires. Regular maintenance keeps everything running smoothly and helps prevent much bigger problems down the road. Your CRM works the same way. Spending just a little time each week or month updating contacts, reviewing filters, removing duplicates, and completing missing information will save you hours of work later while giving you a much more reliable database. One of the best habits you can build is scheduling a recurring database wellness review on your calendar. Block out 30 minutes each month and treat it like any other important appointment. During that time, focus on one or two improvement projects instead of trying to do everything at once. Remember, your database is the foundation of every relationship you build and every opportunity you create. The healthier your CRM is, the easier it becomes to stay organized, communicate consistently, and provide an exceptional client experience. Remember, a healthy database isn't built in a day. It's built through consistent care, one small improvement at a time. I want to encourage you to focus on progress, not perfection. You do not need to overhaul your entire database in a day. The goal is to take intentional action over time. Our databases are always a work in progress. So here is a little homework assignment for you. Start small and focus on the areas that will create the biggest impact in your business. Maybe that means deleting or merging duplicates. Maybe it's updating current client tags. Maybe it's making sure client information is current with the right information in the correct field. Choose one or two areas and commit to improving them this month. Small, consistent improvements create healthier databases over time. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. A healthy CRM isn't built through one big cleanup project, it's built through consistent habits. Everything we've talked about today, from completing contact records and using tags to filtering your database and removing duplicates, comes down to creating routines that you can stick with. You don't have to make your CRM perfect overnight. Instead, focus on one or two small habits that you can begin practicing this week. Maybe it's updating every contact record immediately after a conversation. Maybe it's scheduling a monthly database review or checking for duplicate records once a month. Those small actions may not seem significant today, but over time they compound into a database that's organized, accurate, and easy to trust. Remember, your CRM is more than just a place to store contacts. It's the foundation of every relationship you build, every follow-up you make, and every opportunity you create. Healthy CRM habits create healthy relationships, and healthy relationships build successful real estate businesses. Thanks for joining me for this episode. I hope this session showed you that database health isn't just about keeping your CRM tidy. It's about creating a reliable system that helps you serve clients more effectively, stay organized, and reduce the mental load of trying to remember every detail. When your database is healthy, everything else improves. Your workflows become more effective, your follow-up becomes more consistent, your reporting becomes more accurate, and most importantly, your relationships become stronger. As you finish this episode, I encourage you to spend just 20 or 30 minutes this week focusing on one area of your database. Small improvements made consistently have a lasting impact. In our next episode, we'll continue exploring practical ways to streamline your business and get more from your CRM, so stay tuned. We'd love to show you how automation can take your business to the next level. Simply click the link to schedule a personalized demo with one of our team members. See you next time.